Hello, hello, testing, testing.
I've been wasting my time. I don't know what I.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. All right, looks like we are about to start. All right, guys, how's it going? Claim Spider-Man shirt. What Spider-Man shirt? Joey, let me know. Do you see one? Tell me so I can find it. In the store, we do have some pretty cool Spider-Man shirts. Let me know what your size is, Joey. I'll ship it out to you. $24.99 a shirt. We also have a Venom hoodie that has like reflective, whatever the heck it's called. Nice, I actually made it in. Amir, thank you for joining us through the 1 in 100 podcast. Good afternoon, Isaac. The books I'm getting are Dark Web Finale #1, Venom #16, Miles Morales #3, Moon Knight #20, and The Flash 1 Minute War Special #1. Definitely a really great week this week. All right, guys, let us begin without further ado. All right, let's start off alphabetically. We have Archie's Valentine's Spectacular #1. That's right, guys. Tomorrow it is going to be February 1st, meaning it is going to be Valentine's Day season. So we have Archie's Valentine's Spectacular #1, a one shot for all you Archie fans, Riverdale fans, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, what do you guys call yourselves? Arch Nemesis? I don't know. We only got one copy of these, so whoever wants it, let me know. All right, up next we have Avengers #65, starting off with the Infinity Saga variant. This is for Avengers Infinity War, one of the best Marvel movies out there. Look at this. Is that the scene where they're all running towards the camera that didn't make it to the cut? Variant for Avengers Infinity War. I miss those days. All right, guys, so everyone knows, or if you don't know, you'll know now. Planet of the Apes will be getting a new series, and it'll be published by Marvel. So with that being said, Marvel is promoting it by debuting some Planet of the Apes variant covers. So this one's for the Avengers. Super cool. Moses, how's it going? Haven't missed much. We're still in the A's. Avengers Planet of the Apes variant cover. This is super cool. You got the monkeys taking over. You have the iconic Statue of Liberty. Yes. So yeah, Planet of the Apes is getting a new comic book series that will be published by Marvel. And to anticipate, Marvel's coming out with these super cool Planet of the Apes variant covers. So you'll see a couple of these throughout this stream, and throughout the month there'll be some more cool variants. All right, up next from Ablaze Comics, we have Black Sun. This is issue number 2. Issue number 1, we had like a good, I don't know, 5 or 6 copies, and it ended up selling out. So that's really cool. So if you guys pick that up, want to get into number 2, it's right here. It'll be available tomorrow. All right, up next we have, this is one I'm most anticipating. It is Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, number 1. So I think this book is going to be a huge hit. If it's not a hit right now, it's going to be. This is the solo series of Blade's daughter. It's her first time. She's getting her own series. Her first appearance was in a free comic book day preview. They came out, last year? 2 years ago? I guess a year ago, the last one. She had a little small appearance in the Crypt of Shadows one-shot, and now she's having her own solo series, so this is definitely one to get. This is the regular cover. There's still some variant covers. I did read through this one, and it is really good. I do think Bloodline is one character that is gonna carry on the legacy. She won't replace Blade's legacy. I think she's gonna have her own legacy, kind of like Miles Morales Spider-Man. He's not taking over Peter's legacy. He is his own legacy. I think same thing with Bloodline. She's gonna have a great legacy, just like Blade. But yeah, the art is really nice. The story is really good. It's really neat. It's kind of a coming of age story because she's starting to develop her powers as a vampire hunter. I mean, she just so happens to be the daughter of Blade. But yeah, it's really neat. I think this is gonna be a big hit. Highly recommended. This is the regular cover, Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. We have some really cool variant covers. This one's one of my favorite covers. This is the Ryan Stegman cover. You may know Ryan Stegman from his work on Venom with Donny Cates, co-creator of Knoll. This is a super cool variant. You can see Ryan Stegman's little signature there. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. This is a super cool cover. I don't know which one of these covers is my favorite, because I like the regular cover with Blade on the cover, but I also love Ryan Stegman, so there's that. And then there's another variant cover. This is by Maria Wolf. She always has this style of art whenever she does her covers. This one's nice too. You got Bloodline with Blade. This is a really nice one. Daughter of Blade. Amir, I got you down for that Blade. For that Bloodline, I mean, you're all set. And last cover, not including the incentives, we have Ron Lim doing a cover. For those of you guys who don't know who Ron Lim is, he has done work. His most notable work is probably Silver Surfer. Back in the 90s, he did a whole Silver Surfer run when they introduced the Infinity Gauntlet, all that stuff with Adam Warlock. It was a super long run, which, by the way, we just restocked on those back issues. But yeah, Bloodline. Can I get Bloodline? And you can choose the cover for me. All right, Moses, I got you. I appreciate you trusting my ability to seek out variants. I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. Thank you for making it interesting for me. Bloodline for Moses. All right, but yeah, Ron Lim, very well-known artist. He's done really great work. I love his Silver Surfer stuff. All right, up next we have Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty. This one is reintroducing a new version of the Invaders. For those of you guys that don't know who the Invaders were, the original Invaders were published through Marvel, and basically they were characters that fought during like World War II, and it was basically all the Golden Age characters. So it had Captain America, Bucky, it had Namor, and I don't remember who else, but yeah, it was all those folks. So it looks like this is a new team of the Invaders that is gonna be led by Steve Rogers. So that's pretty cool. Captain America number 9. This is the regular cover, and then we have a variant cover, Planet of the Apes cover. This one's done by, I think his name's Ribic. I think that's how you say his last name. He's known for doing the Thor run with Jason Aaron when they were doing the Gore the God Butcher run. Fantastic artist. Like, most of the stuff he did in that run was used in Love and Thunder because of how he's just a fantastic artist. Like, there's so many pinups and what is it, spread out pages and stuff that they used as inspiration, and he's a fantastic artist. So he did this cover, Captain America fighting those apes. Super cool variant. Probably one of my favorite Planet of the Apes variants. And then we have this new Anatomy cover that they're coming out with, Marvel Anatomy. So it's like a sideways cover. They did one for Hulk last week, and now there's one of Captain America. You can see how his anatomy works. Captain America, regular cover, no problem, Moses. Captain America, cover A. I got you, Moses. Wait, side cover instead. No problem. Cover C. I got you, Moses. Yeah, this is a super cool cover with the anatomy of Cap. Alright, up next we have a second printing of Dark Web #1. So if you missed out on Dark Web #1, this is the second printing. This is a pretty cool cover with Venom on it. Yeah, this is a neat cover. If you guys are fans of Venom, you might want to grab this cover. And then we have finally the finale of Dark Web. Dark Web finale #1. It all ends here. It's a pretty bittersweet ending. I do think it's worth reading. Chasm is a very emotional character. He's always feeling like he's number 2. It's Ben Reilly, who is a clone of Peter Parker, so he's always feeling left out because he's not the original, Spider-Man, I guess. So he's filled up with all this hate. Awesome Peach Momoko cover. Awesome Tristan. Have that one coming up. But yeah, this is the regular cover. I think the regular cover is super nice too. You have technically Spider-Man, and then in the upside down, it's not really the upside down, but that's what I'm calling it, Chasm universe. Yeah, it's a really nice cover though. I think McGinnis is doing the art for this story, and I love his art. Is it McGinnis? Oh, it's Kubert. Even better. No, they're both good. Adam Kubert. I love Adam Kubert's art as well. Dark Web finale #1. And then we have a variant cover. Super nice variant cover. Has the X-Men on it with the City of Six, which is just like these monstrous demon characters, Cthulhu looking character. And then we have the Peach Momoko cover, which is the one Tristan said he was getting. This one's a nice one too. I love how Peach Momoko did the watercolor as the background as well, and then with the moon and the giants. But this is nice. This is a nice piece. Peach Momoko at it again with some really great covers. Alright, up next, speaking of Peach Momoko, another #1, Demon Wars, Demon in Flames. We all know Peach Momoko is not only doing the art in this book, but she's also doing the story. She is a one-woman team. She's doing the pencils, the inks, and the story. So this one's super cool. Demon Wars. It's part of Peach Momoko's Demon Days continuity, her own version of it. Dark Web finale, regular cover. Got you, Moses. Dark Web cover A. I got you. Alright, Demon Days. Only one cover on that one. Alright, up next we have the printings. I guess 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th printings of 8 Billion Genies. So if you guys have not yet read 8 Billion Genies, now is your chance. Get it before they are gone. Alejandro Reina wants Dark Web cover A. I got you. I'll write it down here. Alejandro Reina and Dark Web cover A. Alright. So, 8 Billion Genies. If you haven't picked it up, I highly recommend it. It is has been picked up by Amazon. They are going to make a TV show out of it. It's a very, very good story. It's published by Image Comics. If you guys haven't picked it up, I highly recommend picking it up already. The #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they already going above cover price. They've already skyrocketed in value, and it's only been out. It hasn't even finished. It's an 8 series run, and I think they're barely like on issue 6. All right, so let me show you. We have #1. This is already the 5th printing. Last indie comic that had this many printings so soon was Something Is Killing the Children, and we all saw how big that book became. So if you guys have not picked up 8 Billion Genies, I think now is your time. This is #1. fifth printing. Basically, the story is about every person in the world gets a genie, so they all get one wish. And what happens when 8 billion people get one wish? Yeah, anything happens. This is issue 2. This is already the also fifth printing. Already the fifth printing on number 2. Also, just so you guys know, Image had declared that they weren't going to be doing multiple printings. So the fact that they broke that rule for 8 billion genies just tells you, like, this is how much demand there is for this story. Number 2. And then number 3. This is number 3. Fifth printing as well. Dang, 5 printings for these books. Thought it was like the 3rd printing. So number 3. Francisco, yes, we have 3 different covers for Dark Web. All super nice. 8 billion genies number 3. And then 8 billion genies number 4. This is the 4th printing. 4th printing. Liars. Yeah, I know. Image was like, hey guys, we want to save on paper. We don't want to make multiple printings. And then 8 billion genies comes out and they're like, everyone wants it. And they're like, you know what? Scrap that. Number 4. And then we have number 5. This is the 2nd printing. 2nd printing of number 5. Also, these little characters, those are the genies. So, 1 regular for Francisco. All right, I got you. I'll put it in your pool. Regular for Dark Web, right? Dark Web, cover A. I got you, Francisco. Number 5. And then we have number 6. This is already the 2nd printing of number 6. This one came out like a good few weeks ago, the 1st printing. So here we have the 2nd printing of number 6. And there's still 2 more issues. So it's 8. It's an 8-issue miniseries. So there's still 2 more issues. So you guys can pick up all these issues and then add it to your pool. That way you get 7 and 8, because those first prints go by really quick. 2nd prints and 3rd prints kind of go by kind of quick too. But yeah, these printings, they keep getting more and more rare. Usually the 2nd and 3rd and 4th printings have a lower print run than the 1st printing. But yeah, this is just so you guys know. But yeah, it's a really good story nonetheless. I've been recommending it since before Amazon picked it up. I'm glad Amazon picked it up because Amazon does things like Invincible and The Boys, and I think those are both super good. So they're in good hands. All right, up next we have Gargoyles number 1. This is a facsimile. This is a reprint of the original Gargoyles number 1 comic. So like in the 90s, they released the Gargoyles number 1 comic series, and basically it was released around the same time when the cartoon was out. I don't remember who published it back then, but now it is republished by Dynamite. So if you guys want to read the original, it's a perfect reprint. Like, it has the original art style from back then, so super cool. And then this is the cover for it. So yeah, Gargoyles number 1 reprint. All right, up next we have Miles Morales number 1. This is a 2nd printing. So we did sell out of the 1st printing, and that's because I ordered like 100 of them. They ended up all selling out between all the covers, and I think that's super cool. It's super good. It's a first appearance. It's a really good story. I think the art is super nice in this. So if you guys weren't able to pick up number 1, here it is, 2nd printing. Not only that, this cover is done by Mark Bagley, who helped on the original first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Fallout run. So yeah, I can't think of a better person to do a cover than Bagley. All right, and then we have issue number 3. This one's a super cool cover with that new villain. Is this her first cover appearance, or was her first cover appearance as number 2? I don't remember. I think it was like one of the incentives. She was on the cover. But yeah, this is number 3. This is an insane cover. I will say the art, some of my favorite. What is it? Vicentini, I think that's how you say his last name, is doing a fantastic job drawing. And I think the inker too, Valenza, I think that's how you say their last name, The inks on this cover, like the way they make the suit pop and the background pop. Like I think this is a well, how do you say it? Well drawn comic. The story is really good too. It's done by Ziegler, who did Spider-Punk, which was a huge hit when it came out. So if you like Spider-Punk, you'll love Miles Morales. So that's the regular cover. And then we have this variant cover. It's called the graffiti cover. They've been releasing a graffiti cover for each issue. You know, Miles Morales, he loves to showcase his art through graffiti. We saw this in the Spider-Verse movie. But yeah, this one's a nice one. Look, he did a little portrait of him and Spider-Gwen having a little makeout town. If you're under 18, close your eyes. Look at this. How nice. Gwen, Miles. They love each other. Alright, and then we have the variant cover by Ryan Stegman coming in with another cover this week. Yeah, Tristan, I agree. It's a super nice cover. Ryan Stegman coming out with that Planet of the Apes variant. Look at that. You got one of the apes attacking Miles. Ryan Stegman at it again with the variants this week. Super cool cover. Miles Morales, cover A. I got you, Moses. Miles, cover A. Alright, let us continue. We have Moon Knight. We ran out of the cover A's. We only had enough for pool members, but we have the variant cover. So this one's a super nice one. Moon Knight number 20. I think this is a super neat cover. I think Moon Knight covers 99% of the time look awesome. Amir, I got you down for all those 3 covers. I know it's just hard to choose one, right? Like they're all super good. I had to try to figure out which one was my favorite, and I love Stegman, but I also love the graffiti one. But then I also love the regular cover because it's the original pencils and art and ink. I don't know. They're all good. All right, Moon Knight number 20. This is the Planet of the Apes variant. Look at that, coming out of the shadows just to fight him. I don't know. Well, Moon Knight has fought werewolves before, so I'm sure fighting intellectual apes is nothing new to him. This is a cool cover. Alright, up next we have another variant cover, and this one's for Black History Month. So for those of you guys that do not know, February is Black History Month, so Marvel and DC will be releasing these cool Black History Month variants showcasing black superheroes and heroines. So for Moon Knight we have Blade. This one's super cool. This is actually a really nice cover. Look at that. Man, if Wesley Snipes was doing a signing, I'd get this bad boy signed. Look at that. You got the dagger. And you got the, is that a staff or is that a sword? Looks like a staff. Got that leather jacket. I can barely move in this hoodie. I don't know how Wesley Snipes was able to move in that jacket. It's because he's indestructible, that's why. Alright, up next we have Scarlet Witch number 2. This is the regular cover done by, I think, Sarah Pacelli. So this one's actually really good. I think her name is Viz. Is that her name? Vision's daughter comes out, which is really interesting. This is actually a really great issue. I think the Scarlet Witch run is a really fun run. We sold out of number 1, which was really awesome. I ordered the second printing, so that should be coming in soon. But yeah, we sold out of the number 1. So we do have a few number 2s here. This is the regular cover. And then we have the Stormbreakers cover. This is done by CF Via. Nice cover. I think this is from the, what is it? The Pym variants to celebrate Ant-Man. So that's why she's small and she's reading a giant book. There's actually another cover here which showing the Pym particles. So yeah, there's going to be some variant covers throughout this month as well, showcasing the Pym particles at their work, and they're basically showing the characters, you know, either super small or super big. That's what this is. Stormbreaker variant. And then we have, this one's a nice one, Planet of the Apes cover. Look at that, she's fighting those apes. This one's also a super nice cover. I like this one. And then we have the Black History Month cover showcasing Storm. one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe, and of course in the X-Men. She's an Omega level mutant. That's what they call them, right? Omega. Fun fact, Storm is actually in this comic. She has a small part in it, and it's important. So this is a super nice cover. Another new number 1 this week, we have Silver Surfer Ghost Light. I didn't get to check this one out, but they came out with some pretty cool covers. I like the concept of this one. You got the giant Silver Surfer with the little Silver Surfer. Might be even a first appearance. I don't even know. I gotta look through this one, but this one looks so good. New number 1, Silver Surfer is one of my favorite characters. He's such an interesting character. I think this one's really good. Scarlet Witch cover B. Got you. Cover B. And Amir wants the Silver Surfer. I got you. Silver Surfer. All right, there's some variant covers for this one, so let me show them to you guys. So this is the regular cover, one of my favorites. And then this one is also one of my favorites. I don't know who did the cover, but look at it. This one's super nice. Look at that. Does he have a planet in the palm of his hand? So nice. I love it. Super nice cover. And then we have, this one's the Planet of the Apes cover, and I think this one super good. Look at that. So the cool thing about this cover is that it looks like they are arriving to the Planet of the Apes, and there is Galactus back there, and they're like pointing at him like, oh my god, what is that? And yeah, looks like Galactus is about to tear that planet apart. This is an insane cover. I saw this cover and I got like chills from it. I was like, oh my god, are they about to tear up that planet? This is insane. Look at the clouds and everything. This one's cool. This one's a scary one. All right, up next we have a new number 1, Star Wars, and I might be saying this name incorrectly. Sanastaros, new character in the Star Wars universe. This is a super nice cover. Number 1. This is the variant cover. I guess we didn't have any of the regular ones. We only got the variant. Moses, Silver Surfer cover A. I got you, Moses. Silver Surfer cover A. I got you. Variant cover for this one. All right, up next we have Venom. Venom number 16. So this one we also only had enough regular covers for pool members, so we have the variants. This one's the Planet of the Apes cover. This one's done by, I think his name's Bjorn Barends, I think is how you say his name. He's done some pretty cool covers in the past, but yeah, this one's him fighting the apes. Look at this. It is a cool cover, super detailed. They're like in a jungle or something. Yeah, super cool. And then we have another variant. Not only does he fight the apes, but he also fights the monkeys. Looks like the Pym particles have shrunk Venom, and he is wrestling with a rat when the rat is literally just minding his business, just trying to eat a New York pizza off the floor. And Venom is like, not on my watch. That pizza's for me. So it's like, I think this is the most funniest cover I've ever seen in my life. Like the Pym particles, variants, Stormbreakers, shrunk him. He's fighting with a rat. Like, it's like something they would do in the movie. I love it. I give that cover a 10 out of 10. All right, up next we have Wakanda number 5, starring Okoye. Ooh, they should have nominated her for Best Supporting Actress, because her role in Wakanda Forever was heartbreaking. Venom number 16, Pym particles for Francisco. All right, I got you. Venom, Pym particles, and Moses wants Venom, Planet of the Apes. Venom, apes. All right, I got it. All right, next up we have another new number 1. This is from Dark Horse, Where Monsters Lie. So this is pretty interesting. I kind of went through it. The art is very neat. Dark Horse publishes some pretty cool stuff time from time, like Hellboy, cool things like that. This is a new number 1. We have a few of these, so if you guys want to get those indie comics, I think this one is definitely one to get. Moses, Wakanda number 5. I got you. Wakanda. Where Monsters Lie. So that's the regular cover, and then we have a variant cover. Also, Moses, we had got Legion of X, and I know you've been getting that one in your pool every time I have it in the live video, so I ended up putting it in there. There was only one left. I figured you would want it. Legion of X. Let me know, Moses. If you don't want it, it's available. But I put it in your pool. And then we have X-Force number 37. We have Omega Red. Who is the man with the peacock tattoo? Awesome. X-Force. If anyone wants X-Force, we have a couple of these. X-Force number 37, if you have a pool. Alright, now it's time for the incentives. These will be first come, first serve. We have the Venom 16, 1 in 25. Look at that. He's asleep on the beach. He's got his big mouth open, and it looks like the seagulls are about to go to town with his tongue. Can I get X-Force 30? Alright, I got you, Moses. Looks like they're about to chow down on Venom. Alright, Moses, I got you for that X-Force. This is the 1 in 25. And then we have the 1 in 25 for Miles Morales. Nice cover. Super nice. And then we have the 1 in 25 for Bloodline, done by Ryan Gonzalez. She always does really great covers. And then we have the 1 in 50 for Bloodline. This one's super cool too. If nobody buys this one, I might just send it to get graded, because I think that's a super nice cover. And then last but not least, we have the 1 in 25 for Scarlet Witch. This is also a super nice cover. And that is it. That is it for these comics. If you guys see any of the comics that you want in your pool, send us a message. We'll be here till 8 p.m. And yeah, send us a message with what you want. If you guys don't know what a pool is, it is a free subscription that we have in the store. Basically, you sign up for a minimum of 5 different titles. Every week that those titles are released, we pull them aside for you, put them on hold behind a little tab with your name on it. You also get a pool member discount that qualifies for all new comics and trade paperbacks, omnibuses, hardcovers, all that good stuff. You get a discount. It's free to sign up. All we need is your first and last name and a phone number. It is very beneficial. As you can see, people who are commenting get to get these comics before anyone else. If we don't have a pool, we don't hold the comics, unfortunately. You would have to get them straight from the wall. That's if there is any left. So yeah, it is very, there's a lot of great advantages to having a pool, and it's free. You don't really have to pay for anything. Other than that, guys, that is it for this week. We open tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be here in the morning. And yeah, if you have any questions, send us a message. We also have a bunch of comics and keys and pops that we just got in, so we'll be posting those later today too, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, that's it.